To be under the law is to be in bondage to the law, right? Because
The
you
law
can't
is
fulfill
bondage.
the law because
Well, it says
you're
any person that uses them must live in them. So if I say to you, uh, I use any portion of the law, right? Any portion of it, then I am by law, because I use the law. If I use the law, I have to complete and fulfill the law. So if I justify one piece of the law, I must complete the entire law,
then you're subject to the whole thing.
and no man can, so therefore you're dead.
And it said in one of the previous chapters, if you're justified by the law, you've fallen from grace.
Yes. And so you don't want to fall from grace, because that's the only salvation you're going to get. So it's grace or nothing. It's Jesus Christ. And if you claim to be justified from the law or by the law, you are falling from grace. So some people say, I've been justified because I kept the Sabbath, or I'm justified because I don't eat pork. Well, good. That's great. You're in trouble for doing that. You have canceled the grace and doctrine of liberty that Jesus gave us to go backwards into Moses and use the law, and you're trying to justify yourself like the Seventh-day Adventists do, and many churches do. Therefore, they have fallen from grace.
Yeah, we're under the law of liberty through Christ.
Yes, when some person begins to tell you, thou shalt not touch this, you cannot eat that. I've heard them say you cannot eat shellfish because they read somewhere under Levitical law about shellfish. You can't eat shellfish. That has nothing to do with you, nor anything. It was them in trouble. They got the law. So if they try to say that, then they have fallen from grace. I had somebody tell me that they didn't drink tap water because they were trying to say people who had tobacco were sinners. And I said, that's the same thing as saying, because they justified their words by saying that it was unhealthy. I said, well, then by whatever measure you dish out shall be measured back unto you. Have you been drinking unhealthy tap water with fluoride? They say, I don't drink tap water. I have to drink bottled water. Well, they're justifying themselves by trying to fulfill some law of some health code. I don't know where they come up with that at. But in their mind, they use it. So therefore, where is grace? They have not grace. What they have is manufactured law. Touch not, taste not, handle not. And every person that uses law and commandments of men, touch not, taste not, handle not, will all perish with the using. So have no part with that, or those who use it. Run from them, for that is leaven. Jesus never told you any of that. He said, believe in Jesus. You will be saved. If you're saved, you're set free from sin. And he gave us the list there: adultery, fornication, uncleanness, lasciviousness, idolatry, witchcraft, variance, emulations, wrath, strife, seditions, and heresies, envyings, and murders, drunkenness, revelings, and such like. Where in there did you see anything that has to do with health foods? They have manufactured these false heresies and tried to use them to command human beings and try to steal their faith and put them under bondage. So do not place yourself under the yoke of bondage. Do not receive that. Run from that. You are free to eat pork. Give God thanks. All things are to be received with thanksgiving. All things. You are free under the gospel of liberty, under grace. But many people's minds have been blinded. Their understanding of the word has been taken. So look here. The fruit of the Spirit is what? Love, joy, peace, health foods. No, I didn't say that. I made that up. It says love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. So this is the word of God we're handling here. Love, joy, and peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. You're telling me that if a person has this fruit of the Spirit, love, joy, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance, against such there is no law. Well, how come they keep trying to tell me I can't eat food and I can't do this and I can't drink that and I can't? Because they're manufacturing something else.